Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jackie and I love to do hauls, some makeup looks, some fashion inspo, some car vlogs. If that's something you'd be interested, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Join the fam. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming back. So today I have on this Korean cushion foundation. It's Korean Oat. I'm in 23N natural beige. All right, so we're gonna try out the Koreans. It's called Korean Oat Glow Glass Skin Natural Cover Glow Cushion Foundation. I picked this up at TJ Maxx for $9.99. And it says it's supposed to be moisturizing, glow glass skin, and smoothing. So it has oat, kernel extract, avocado fruit extract, and panthenol. Now, it brings its own little sponge. You push the little button to open it. It has its own little sponge, but the sponge is kind of cardboard feeling. Like, it doesn't feel like your normal your normal sponges. So I'm gonna tap it on and put it on, and I could see it's a little light. When you swipe it down, it feels like paper rubbing the face, not actually a sponge. So I'm gonna try it out with a whole bunch of stuff because I already see that it isn't sitting nicely on the skin. Okay, we're not going to do the sponge. So now I'm going in with the brush. And I'm tapping, and then bringing it down. But I can see that it's getting patchy. Like, it's got a lot of, like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't want to sink into the skin. It's just sitting on top of my skin. I'm going to put it on the eyelid just so that everything matches because it is light. But I feel like the more that I try to blend it out, it's like I'm getting more and more patchiness. I dyed my hair yesterday, so I got a lot of redness on my forehead and the side because I did a sloppy job at dyeing yesterday. But yeah, so I try to clean around my brows and I can see it isn't even sitting. Like, it just looks like it's cutting up, and I don't know. So I'm going to go in with the sponge. So I'm going to tap the sponge on it. And I don't know. I don't know if this is something that works better. You see the patchiness? How it's like pulling apart? I don't know if this is something that would work better using your fingers, like the warmth of your fingers. But because it says that it's moisturizing, glass skin, smoothing, I don't see no smoothing. I don't see any moisturizing because it isn't sinking into the skin or trying to blend in with my skin. So I don't like this. And I'm looking at the skin, through the screen. I think it looks fine, but there is a lot of patchiness on my cheeks, and I'm trying to get it to like look even. But I don't know. This just didn't work. And I don't think it's the moisturizer or anything. I was going to stop filming here. But I film before I go to work. So I got to go. So I just kept going. And I'm hoping that everything else I add to the skin gives it a nice look. But I can already see that I'm aggravated with this cushion foundation. And I did a lot of cutting in this video because everything was going wrong. Everything was going wrong. It was just not working for me. So I went in with my Wet n Wild Where's Walnut bronzing stick, concealer stick, whatever you want to call it, to give me some warmth because this is very, very pale looking on me. And even after I was done, I could feel like my skin looked pale. But I'm only going to contour with it and try to keep it on the sides just so that it gives me some kind of warmth. And I like to do this part on my chin to give me a pointy chin so it looks like my face is more oval than round. But yeah, so then I sneezed like 150 times. I went in with this stick cream jelly blush. It's like a baby pink kind of fuchsia color. And I'm brushing the brush with it because I feel like if your skin is bare, you can put this straight onto the skin because it gives it like a nice look. But I went in with the brush and then I felt like it didn't do much. So I'm going to actually tap it onto the skin. And that didn't do much either. So I just kept going. But I'm feeling like I want to wash my whole face off and start again. But yeah. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer. And I love this Camo concealer. It's so good. I'm going to put just a little under the eye. And then I'm going to use something else on the lid for when I do my shadows. This is from TEMU. And it's just like a pinky peachy kind of concealer. It works great as your lid primer because it really has a lot of color to it. So instead of going in with like my white, you know, that little palette I have with all the colors, instead of going in with a colored concealer like that, this is fine. And then I'm going to, I keep looking at my skin because I really don't like how it's looking. Even with the concealer, I'm tapping it in and I feel like it's lifting up a lot of the product on my cheeks. I don't know. I don't know how else I would use this other than with the 3 ways that I did it. With the sponge that it came with, or my brush, or my own sponge, and it just is not sinking in. I can already see it coming off my nose on the sides. But we gonna keep going because I can't start again. I do like the fact that it does have like a glow to it. Like my skin did look shiny, you know, healthy, but patchy at the same time. So I'm going in with this. This is the Morphe and Avia, I think it is, bronzer. And it just has like a beautiful golden undertone that just looks like you had been sitting in the sun for a bit. So I'm going to go in with that. I'm also going to try to contour my nose with it just to keep the same color going. But it's taken off the foundation off my nose. I can already see it. So, yeah. This is the Shein blush. The chrome blush that I picked up in my last haul. I really been enjoying it because it does have like gold, like little gold specks in it. And I feel like in the sunlight you can see it. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. So I've been really liking to add this as my blush topper. And we're gonna go in with the lids. I'm gonna go in again with my BH Cosmetics Puerto Rico palette. I have been loving this since I took it out. You already know I love me some yellow. So we're gonna do a yellow look. It's gonna be kind of like a yellow smoky eye. We're just going to continue because we got to make this work somehow. So I'm doing that just in the inner corner with the brush. I was going to go in with the sponge, but I want to kind of pack on the yellow because that's going to be mainly the wow factor is the yellow to me. And then I'm going to go in with this like brownie, bronzy. It has like a greeny, like a green undertone to it. It's, I don't know what you would call it, but it's this one. It has like gold, green, brown kind of specks. And I'm using my handy dandy price tag because you know I don't like to do tape. But I could already see that it went too far down. So you see that under the eye? So we cleared it up. I cut all of it out because it was so hard to try to wipe under my eyes and try to fix that. And I think because I was annoyed at how the skin was looking, I was just being real like sloppy with the look. But yeah, we're gonna fix it. And then I'm gonna take the gold again, that color, and just try to pack it on towards the end, you know, kind of like intensify it without the price tag, just so that I can stay in that area. And then I want to go back in with the yellow because I feel like the yellow got lost along the way. So we're just going to put that back on. And then I'm going to do some of that gold under the eyes because I was going to do that dark color, but I think I wanted to brighten it up a little bit. So we're going to go in with the yellow. I'm going to go in with some black eyeliner. And then I'm going to do a wing liner. So I'm going to tight line and put it in my waterline. Do a wing liner. And I feel like I need some more blush. So, look, another mistake. Oh, God. Girl, this look was not it today. It was not cooperating with me, but I don't care. We got to keep moving. So I did the liner. I'm going in with my Essence Waterproof Slim liner. And I'm going to extend my liner just so that, I could do something. I messed up the other liner. That's why I'm like, I'm done. So there's a lot of cleanup in between these shots. And then because I had did the gel to get my brows to stand, I just underlined underneath. And now I'm just filling it in with my NYX pencil just to keep the look of the hairs and just darken it a little. I'm going to clean up under the eyes. And then I'm going to go in with the D'Alba spray. But first I'm going to put more blush because I just need all the color in the world. And I'm going to set it with the D'Alba spray. And I think we done because the reality is that I did not like this foundation on the skin. Today is one of my long days, so I got to keep this on my face all day till at least 6. So, I don't know. I'm going to go over with the sponge because this spray says to go over with a sponge. And I guess it's because you might see some of the little sparkles that it has in the bottle or like water drops. So this is how it looks. Now, I know it looks fine right now, but if you look really close, you can see that it's already separating on the nose. It's separating on the side of the nose, on the cheeks. I'm going to tap in a little bit of the powder that I used under the eyes just to kind of set that nose. But it's already separating. I can see it. You probably saying, it looks fine. It looks fine. No, it don't. It looks patchy. It looks like it doesn't want to sit. And I don't have a primer, so I can't blame the primer. I just did my regular toner, my moisturizer, my e.l.f. serum, which is hydrating. So I don't know what's going on. But this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. What I thought about the Korean Natural Cover Glow Cushion Foundation. I'm in the color, I think this is Oat. No, Love. But it's Korean Oat. And it's in 23N Natural Beige. This is the box. It was $9.99. I'm going to try it again another day. But as of right now, I would not recommend this. If your skin is oily, maybe it will sit nicely. But I don't know. Like, I'm going to see how it goes throughout the day. So today I have on let me see, this Korean cushion foundation. It's Korean Oat. I'm in 23N Natural Beige. This is how it's looking. You can still see my birthmarks. You could see the skin. I feel like it's pulling apart in a lot of areas. Like, it just looks like, I don't know, man. Like, what the hell? It does have like a natural look to it, but I feel like it ain't working for me. I've had it on already for 3 hours, right? I got ready this morning, 5:30. I don't have to be at work till 9. I'm parked at the Burger King because I don't want to park in front of the job yet. I'm on my way in. It's 9 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock. So I've had it on for about 3 hours. I'm going to say my skin feels tight. For something that's supposed to be moisturizing, ay Dios mío. For something that's supposed to be moisturizing, it feels tight. I went in with a whole bunch of blush and a whole bunch more of the bronzing powder that I had. I'm going to check in probably when I go to lunch, which will be in another maybe 3 hours. I showed you guys that I had did my brows before I even started. I feel like you can see the redness from where I dyed my scalp. But I'm outside and I feel like over here, you can see it's kind of breaking apart. I don't know. We're going to check in again when I go to lunch. I did a voiceover because it's Friday. My husband is home and I didn't want to be like, I'm going to go in with this foundation because... Even though he doesn't mind, but I don't like to do that because if I'm asleep, I want to be asleep. I don't want to hear you talking. So yeah, we're going to check in when I go to lunch. I'll let you know how it's looking. I'm not going to touch up again. I'm going to leave it as is. Maybe I'll touch up my lips, but other than that, yeah. Today's one of my long days, so I'm going to have a lot more, probably a lot more check-ins. So, I don't know. It probably looks fine to you, but we're going to see. We're going to see. All right. So, I'm out to lunch. They bought us breakfast today, so I didn't have to actually buy lunch, but this is the skin. This is how it's looking. It looks oily. So,
got your chocolates.
So it feels like, you know how this morning it was feeling tight? Like, it feels fine. But I can still see the patchiness here. And it already separated here. Like, and then it's just oily here. But other than that, I think it looks okay. Like, I don't know, it looks thick, even though it's something light. I'm gonna check in again after work and see how it looks. But so far, so I just got home. This is how the foundation is looking. I think it's okay. It doesn't feel good, but it looks good. So if you don't care that it's a little tight on the skin, then I think you'll like it. I don't like all that tightness, but I do think it looks okay. Even though it's breaking apart here, I think it's okay. So, all right. So I put my lights on so you can see better. I don't know that I like it. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. So you guys decide. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Get ready with me. Join you guys the foundation. You let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next one, which is going to be Shein.